this the one that was screwing me or not? I don't remember. Let's just double check to make sure these keepers are good. If the keeper doesn't go all the way down, then the collar will be a lot lower than it's supposed to be. That would be a problem. Looks like it's about the right height, where it should be. Feels good and solid. Actually holds, see? It's pretty rare on a Harley. Usually they won't hold. Good fit. Okay, make sure you always got the keeper like that when you measure, because that way if the collar goes like this a little bit, it won't affect your measurement. The average here should be good. It didn't help us any. Yeah, it got a little worse. 328, so we got 330. Okay, so this rear front intake is our problem one. So I'm going to have a spring that's really, really short. We're going to have to trim the guide probably also because we've got no clearance, I'm sure now. Yeah, we're down at 595. We're down 30, 40 thou less, so we definitely have to shorten this guide no matter what. Okay, so we got a lot of things stacking up now we got to do for sure. Okay, our biggest problem is this one right here. We got to gain 50 thousandths on the coil bond number. Luckily I got springs that will do that. So we were at 95 basically to 600. No, that's a different number. 325. We need 75. So 25, 70, that's 50 thou. We got to gain 50 thou with our spring. You know what? We can do that. These springs will give me that number. So I'm going to grab this spring right off for the first one. We're going to be swapping out all of these. Not going to use them. Okay, I'm going to go over here to our coil bond tech. If you got a little bit of something to grab a hold of it and measure with, it helps. Go all the way to coil bond. This coil bond looks like it's on the outside coils. The other one is on the inside coils. So this one here is not very good. We're only at 860. We only gained 20. So this spring sucks. Next spring. So we can go find one that gives us what we need. That's why I brought down 8 springs. Find one that gets me what I want to be. See, we're at 835. We're almost there. We need another 10 at least. So this one's at 35. I got some springs that go into 20, so just a matter of finding them. There we go, right there. Nope. 825. That's a winner. For sure, going to give us our number we want. Let's see if we gain a little extra. Get 31. So those two are 31 and 35. It's 25 again. Even though it said 29 on dial. You go over here and hold it like this. It's actually 23.4. It's 26 that time. So this is our best one. Right there. So far. We got more springs to check though. $30. Two more to go. So now I'm at 40. So the 40s we can use on the exhaust, we just can't use them on the intake. Okay, last chance for 120. We're down 220 anyway. Ooh, look at that. Winner, winner. 820. Alright, there we go. So you got all those numbers in your head, what they were? That was 35, this one was 33, this one was 30. That was 45, that was 40. This one I think was the best one, which was our 24 number. This was 26 number, 25. And this one was 20, 21. So this is our best one. So this for sure is going to go on our intake, which is here. So this is going to be our front intake. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4. Start the rear of the motor. So this is rear exhaust, front intake. No, this is rear exhaust, rear intake, front intake, front exhaust. That's how I lay all of my stuff out so I don't get mixed up. Okay. So we know that this combination right here gives me the number I need. Okay, now the next thing intake, I'm going to grab this one, stick you right there. That's an extra one. Now for the exhaust, those we didn't need any clearance, I recall. I think we have plenty of room on that number. I actually forgot a number, see. I think I had plenty. 72. Yeah, we're good. Okay, so we're going to use the 840s, which are these two. So we'll put those on the exhaust. So we got exhaust and intake. So these are 40s, these are 20s. They all look the same, don't mix them. These are all 30s, which we can use for a job down the road. So those are all 30s in the background over there. And I forget what this one was. This was a 20, I think. That was the other 20. Okay, so let me double check the other exhaust. And this is the intake for the front head. So it goes there. If you keep your parts all where they line up like they belong. You don't get anything mixed up. Okay, the exhaust. It's 80, we got plenty. Okay, so yeah, the exhausts are not a problem, so they're good. Okay, I am going to have to cut the valve guides here, so we're going to get that set up, and we'll be back. Alright, we're back. We're all set up. We're going to get our heads, start cutting. Alright. So I measured how far the valve stem sticks out to get a reference how much the guides are up. So 3 of the guides are within about 10 thou. Only that one intake is way off. So that's the one you got to deal with. So for doing this job, I took a tube, I got a radius edge on it, which fits really nice in the radius seat in here. Kind of gives you like a ball joint, so you can self-center. You have to move this over far enough that you got access to do that. Make sure you got room on your head to go through like that so it doesn't bind. Everything looks good. Okay. So we put a little bit of oil on here just to lubricate the stem. Should be good to go. So this is the rear head. We're just going to touch off the guide, not really do much. Get an extra 10 or 20, don't really need. Not much. Fairly high up. Basically squaring up the top of the guide, all I'm really doing. Cutting probably about 8 to 10 thou off the OD of the guide to make the seal go on. We're usually about breaking it. Good. Oil in there. I'm really trying to remove much in the way of metal there. Barely kiss it. Now I'm going to do the intake. This one we got to do some cutting on. Different angle. I don't have the clearance like I did on the other head. I got my clearance in there. Now we need to cut off a good 30 thou, if not more. Okay. About 415, 420. We have 455, so that's a pretty good cut. Should be adequate, I think. Kiss all these about 5, 10 thou up here just to make sure I like them. Alright, how we do that? Okay. Alright, so now I got to deburr the guides with my deburring tool here. Knock the sharp edge off the guide. I run the pilot down the stem to make sure the guide is straight all the way through with no burr on there. And that's how I do it. And then I got to clean all the heads up. So I'll be back.